for tuning in. This is Lori from Cruising for Treasure, and I am here to show you my it's not massive, but my great weekend of sales. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, or put me on in the background whilst you package or list or whatever. That's actually my favorite way to watch YouTube. I'm going to show you what I got going on. So, let's see, 17 sales on eBay, 4 sales on Poshmark, and 1 on Mercari. That's what we have going out today. So, first on eBay is a New Tags pair of 7 for All Mankind jeans. The style is Brett. I believe I got these, I don't even know where I got these. I'm going to assume Marshall's. I would have to look it up on my spreadsheet. You know what? Why don't we just look it up on the spreadsheet? Let's see. Where did we get, I paid $8.50. Oh, so that makes me think I got it at Goodwill. Yes, I got these at Goodwill for $8.50, New Tags, and they sold on eBay for $50 plus shipping. So that's not bad. I don't often find New Tags jeans at my Goodwill, but when I do, I buy them and I sell them for $50. I cracked myself up. Okay, next, moving on. Okay, so I posted this on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead on over there and follow. It's Cruising for Treasure over there as well. And let's see, I sold 3 Old Spice deodorants for $20. The funny thing about this is that I had gotten them at Food Lion because they were being discontinued, so they were already marked down. And then we had a Food Lion coupon in our app, and it qualified for an Ibotta rebate. So I ended up already making money on them before I even got home. And then I just turned around and listed them for $19.99. So a fun fact about me is I used to do not quite extreme couponing, but almost extreme couponing, and enough to drive my husband crazy. And I would have yard sales at least twice a month, if not more, with all of the excess, and I made a lot of money doing that, actually. That was the way I supplemented our income. So anyway, fun fact about me. Next up is Ming Wang. This is a great brand to pick up. I always sell it. It's it doesn't go for a ton of money, but it sells decently. Now this was a size extra large. It's so adorable. It's almost got a sheen to it, so it's for a more formal event. And with that black and gold button there with the bling on it, perfect for a holiday party. Some lady's gonna shine this Christmas. That sold for $40, and I had picked this up at the grand opening of the thrift store that I went to, what was it, 2 weeks ago now? So that sold fairly quickly. I like that. I like quick sales. Next is this pair of Chaco sandals. These sold for $29.99. They're in really great condition, size 7. I picked these up at an online auction of a NFL player, and they actually would not, it was an anonymous sale. Even the people running the auction didn't know who it was. They had all the arrangements were done through the real estate agent. So this house was absolutely amazing, like just jaw-dropping walking through it. So I ended up, they were major sneakerheads. They had, so even their children, like little people, had so many different lots of sneakers, and like Nike, like not the Nike that you pick up at JCPenney's, like limited release type things. my pockets were not deep enough to get any of those, but I did win some chacos that I sold for 30, so that's great. I think I paid $5 for those. Moving on, I sold another ornament, Hallmark, trying out the new trike, making memories. So cute. That sold for $7.79. I did have my sale still running. It was 35% off many items in my store, probably about half of my store. So I did get this from a Hallmark store that was closing. I paid $1. Okay, next this is from my DSW haul this summer where I paid $5 for 70 pairs of shoes. This was one of them. Wolverine Scout Pull-On Wellington, size 10, and these sold for $49.99. I have not sold many of these at full price, so it is really nice when I'm able to get full price and enjoy that moment of stunning poetry right there. Moving on, I have some Trafalgar suspenders. Y'all know I like to pick up suspenders. These are a black and red. You can't really see the red very well. These sold for $22. That was an offer to a watcher. And let's see, I sold another ornament. This is a vintage one. This is one of the lighted ones, so you plug it into a light on your tree. This one is the Animals Speak. So adorable. And that sold for $7.96. That was part of my sale. All right, this is a shoe. This is definitely a brand to look out for, and these are not even in great shape. That's why I marked them down. I only priced these at $29.99. The brand is Vivaya. Look at that in there. Okay, does that not look like something you would find at Aldi grocery store? Like, that branding is horrendous. I don't know if you can see that very well. The font is horrible. But these shoes, they're basically like a Rothy's. And so they're knit like Rothy's. They fit like Rothy's. But they're not a knockoff. They sell for a good amount of money in their own right. But these ones, the toes are just a little bent and they're kind of, you know, schmutzy inside. And there is a little flaw here. So I photographed all of that. I put it in the listing and I sold them for $29.99 full price. Fairly quickly. I've only had these listed for a couple weeks. And I had sold the black pair last week or the week before and showed that in one of my hauls as well. Okay, this one is let's see, it's a primitive carved wood rolling butter mold. Kind of cool, right? So I saw it and I'm like, you know what? I have no idea what it is, but it looks very old, so we're gonna try it. And it ended up selling for $22. So I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, next I sold a collectible spoon. Now, I had picked these up from an online auction back when thrift stores still weren't completely open and it was a real struggle to find solid inventory. And so I got a ton of collectible spoons and I just listed them all individually. They sell so slowly. I haven't picked up any since then. And I'm always glad to get one out the door. So here is this spoon, $8.50.
Woo!
You're such an idiot. The next item that I have is this collectible spoon. It sold for $8.50. I picked these up during COVID. Well, towards the end of COVID when I was just kind of desperate for new inventory, and so I got a whole lot of collectible spoons and I listed them all individually. They sell every once in a while. I don't pick them up anymore. It's definitely not a bolo. I mean, unless you are fine with listing it, forgetting it, and then it sells when it sells, which is fine. I just find that I am running out of room. I I have over 3,000 items listed in my store, and currently I'm really focusing on not doing that. Picking up quality items and you know, stuff that has a really good return on my investment, stuff that sells quickly, not $8.50 souvenir spoons. Okay, next is this KitchenAid food grinder attachment. I actually bought this because I thought we needed one, but we already had one. So I paid more for it than I would have to source it. I think I paid like between 10 and 15, and it only sold for $22. So I definitely got my money back, and I made a few dollars, but not my finest moment as a reseller. Okay, next, this was another COVID purchase. This is what I love about running sales, is it brings a lot of your old stale listings up to the surface and you get rid of them. And I distinctly remember this sale because, buying these because they were at a thrift store, the only thrift store in our area that was open. And so and they're priced pretty high. So I did not actually end up getting a ton of things, but I did get these. These are Stampin' Up! Ink pads, and they sold for $8. So imagine, these have been sitting down in my eBay room for 3 years, and then I sold them for $8. So again, not a shining moment as a reseller. But this I got from Lavender Clothesline, is buying the wooden drapery rings, curtain rings. And they don't have to be in perfect condition. Some of these have the little ring on the end, the little metal eyelet, and some of them don't. And it's a total of 40 of these, and I accepted an offer for $40. They can go for more. I had them priced at $60, I believe. So they can go for more, but I paid $3 for the whole bag. So I am perfectly fine for letting it go for $40. Let's see, next I have a pair of, I've heard this name pronounced many different ways. It's Etienne Agner, I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. I was confused there for a minute. I thought I had two of the same hand, but I don't. Okay, they are leather ladies dress gloves, and they are cashmere lined. Now, they did have some holes in the cashmere lining, which I did note in the listing, but they did sell, and they sold quickly for $15. I got them at, again, the grand opening of the thrift store that I went to a couple weeks ago, and I believe I paid maybe $2. Okay, I sold a postcard. The postcard sold for $3, that's a cool one. It is Wick House, oldest house in Germantown near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't know what the significance of that is, but it sold for $3. And that was one where he had put it in his watch list, and so I sent an offer and he accepted. Let's see. Okay, next I'm going to show you my Poshmark sales. Let me pull these up. I don't know, the Poshmark on my laptop has been a little bit glitchy. Okay, first one is this set of 6 cowrie shell or tiger shell napkin rings. These sold for $13. Really cool napkin rings. I like to pick up napkin rings. They sell really well at different times of the year when people are making their tables look nice. So Christmas, Thanksgiving, the New Year, that sort of thing. Okay, next is this pair of vintage bean boots. These sold for $40. I always pick up bean boots every time I find them. And that's what the back looks like. So those are nice. Those sold for $40. And then this one, a Champion hooded pullover with Michigan on it. That sold for $30. This is a vintage hoodie. As far as I could tell, I couldn't get a lot of information on it. And then let's see, this Pottery Barn, new with tags, feed bag. This was initially sold in this store where you make a donation and then that money feeds 50 people. So I don't even remember where I got it from. So somebody is getting it off of eBay or Poshmark to so they can look like they helped feed 50 people. So that sold for $34. And then one Mercari sale, a pair of Patagonia socks. Now I got these from Sierra and I paid $5. So, and I got, I think 4 pairs. I've already sold one, so this will be the second that will sell. And I had them on Mercari. Most of my items on Mercari are free shipping. And this person wanted to pay, I forget how much they were they were offering me $12 or $15. And I have them priced at $25 because I'm paying shipping. And it just always seems to happen that when I go down on my items on Mercari, it's always to someone in California, and then I pay through the nose for the shipping. So I don't like to do that. So, and yes, he's in California, imagine that. And now with eBay, when someone makes an offer, they give you the general area that they're in. And so you can tell, okay, maybe I'll accept this offer or maybe I won't. Mercari, you can't see their location. So anyway, I responded back to him and I said, this listing has free shipping on it. The lowest I can go is $20. So, because if you figure if I have to pay $6 to ship it and I paid $5 for the item, take out Mercari fees, I'm making hardly anything. So anyway, he did end up buying it for $20, and that is the story of the Patagonia running socks. So that's what's going out the door today. I also have a video game that I cannot find that's sold. And the problem is that I've had it for so long, I don't have a memory of seeing it anywhere in my eBay room, which is not good because that means it could be anywhere. That's a scary thought. So I will be spending some time trying to find that today. Hopefully I will find it. Anyway, so that's what's going out the door today, and hopefully we have some good sales today. We'll see. But if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really does help us out a lot. And we will